It's autumn, the season of death, universally known as the season of new beginnings because that is far friendlier to our human condition. Winter is coming, which means you'll probably be spending a lot more time indoors. And what you want is a stress-free space, a space that looks good. Is that so much to ask? So today we're going to take care of the first one, and as for the second one, stay tuned because I will be having a home update video coming up. I don't speak English. What is this? The light in here is bad. It's been like this for many days now, and I didn't want to delay doing this video no more, so I just went with it, and I hope that's not devastating to you as it is for me. Today I will tackle certain areas that have clutter, more clutter elsewhere. Okay, they have it. It's a condition. In fact, let's call them districts because districts remind me, you know, that sort of dystopian setting, and I think it befits the situation. There are certain districts within this home that are full of stuff, and a lot of them are out of sight, out of mind. They think that I don't see them. They think that I don't know where they are and what they're made of, but that's not true, because I know they're there. And what actually happens is that they take the space from the actual stuff that is in front of my face that could actually go there. Stuff I actually need. So if you do the math, things need to go, basically. But there's a big problem. I'm not particularly good at letting go. So I am going to also find inner peace through a series of activities that I'm gonna tell you about in a bit. I will do all of that in 1 hour. In fact, I think it's less than an hour because life is short. And in order to be able to do that in a structured, beautiful way, I will make a list. So without further ado, let's make the list. I have a cupboard in my kitchen because that's the only storage space that I have. I have my dishes, and on the top shelf I have like just random stuff that probably a lot of them I'm not going to use anymore. So this district really needs to be tackled today. We're gonna call that District 12. Wait, was Hunger Games District 12? I think it was 12. I don't remember. We all know what this is now. As for the inner peace, I will meditate. Let go of a grudge. Good luck with that. Gratitude. We all know what gratitude is, right? That's self-explanatory. This is an obligatory task that you have been procrastinating on. Something that you really don't want to do, but it's at the back of your mind. This has to go today. Final one is that you are going to express your love. Well, I'm going to do it, but also you could do it. Do it to someone you love. Don't do it to someone you don't love, because that will create different problems. This is a very difficult angle for me to talk from, and so probably you're not going to be seeing my face for this section, but again, it's all an experiment. My neck already hurts. I'll just sit back and you can hear my voice. So we have our list. First step of our method that we're going to use is a timer. What that will do, I hope, is that if I'm in a hurry, it will give me a more intuitive sense of what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep without me going into thinking spirals of analyzing why it's important to me or why it's not important to me and what I want it for the future or what I don't want for the future, whatever. I'm gonna assign smaller time frames for each thing, and I really hope this is gonna help me. 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 8 minutes. Here, meditate. I love that. I'm gonna do that for 8 minutes. That is gonna be hard. We're gonna give 4 minutes to this. 2 minutes. I'm really gonna give this 8 minutes, 3 minutes as well. Less than an hour to fix our entire lives. Let's do it. Let's do it. This material right here is what clutter is made of. If you ever wondered about the nature of clutter, it's this. So the first principle of our method was to use a timer. The second principle is we have 2 bags. One bag is for toss, immediate toss, and the other one is for maybe. So the maybe pile will be all the items that either can be donated or I'm not 100% sure I want to get rid of. The items will not go back into the unseen spaces. They're just gonna stay in front of my face, and that will cause me the inconvenience necessary to make a decision about them. Let me put the timer on, hold on. Okay, I'm so stressed right now. Let's go. Okay. Brush, I need that. Okay, we're doing a little bit of organization as well. Oh, it's telling me how to use a toothbrush. I feel like I'm old enough to know this. Garbage. I completely forgot I had this. See, that's the problem.
Objects often act as anchors for memory, as if holding on to them keeps parts of our story alive. And sometimes it's really difficult to part from items that have that role. But do we really need these things to carry our memories, or are they just shadows of moments we've already lived? Perhaps the real continuity of who we are isn't in stuff. It's in the lessons we carry, the person we've become. These experiences are already part of us, so releasing items can honor memories by allowing them to exist within us in a more subtle, enduring way. And hey, if something still means a lot, you can always change its format, take a picture, make it digital, or why not, have some fun and turn it into art for your home. But if all of that sounds more like a chore, maybe it's just guilt or fear hanging around, and it's okay to set that free.
Okay, that is time. I'll do 1 more minute. I'll do 7 minutes, okay? I have to start putting everything back now. What is in here? This is disgusting. No stress. Okay, that was tiring. I feel like we did good. I feel like this amount of things for the toiletries is really good. And it does feel a little bit more neat. I'm happy with it. I have a couple of items here for maybes. I'm happy with that. Let's tackle next district. But that actually took 7 minutes. Doo-doo.
Many years ago, when I first embarked on my journey as a humble singing apprentice, my teacher would often say to me, "When you exhale, release your breath fully." At the time, I found such counsel perplexing. I would fill my lungs with the air of the world, yet cling to some of it as I exhaled. With every breath cycle, a whisper of air lingered, hesitant to depart. If you persist in stacking air upon air, there comes a time when there is no space left to breathe, no space left to sing. But when you allow yourself to exhale completely, your body, in its wisdom, knows how to refill itself.
Next task, the pantry. 4 minutes is on. Okay, I know, okay, relax. You just meditated. I know there's some stuff in here. Yeah, that's expired. Why? Oh, yay, I forgot I had this. Empty cashew butter. Still there. Go figure. All my teas are up here, but I don't drink tea. Tea. Does cocoa expire? Because if so, it did 2 years ago. Let's maybe this and search if I'm gonna be poisoned if I have it. Okay, I hate binning food, but oh, that looks so bad. That was expired in 21. I don't feel good about myself. Now that, it's better. That was 4 minutes actually, and I'm gonna go to the next one now. And then I'll do the reward after. Okay, this next one I set for 2 minutes, which makes no sense. Can we do 3 minutes? I'll do 3 minutes for this one. Go. I got this. Okay, hold on. Why? No. Yeah, I love this beer and I thought I'll keep it to remember which beer it is, and I have never remembered it since. These are good for parties. Yay! I'm gonna use this. What? Why? Where's the cleaning supply? Okay, I didn't manage to finish it in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes actually. I'm gonna do 2 minutes more. I'm sorry, but this is why we left some flexibility with our window frames, okay? That's significantly emptier than it was, and I have still 30 seconds to go, but let's count it for 2 minutes, it's fine. And I have a lot of stuff here that is gonna go to the bin straight away. That happened. Yeah, that was 5 minutes actually. A poor estimation of our time, but it did happen. And that's what matters. Next item on your list. You can't escape it. Time to let go of a grudge. Yeah, so for this one, I'm actually gonna write at my notebook. I purposefully did not want to think about it prior to actually doing it. Okay.
I believe that the things we hold on to serve a purpose. They guide us, ground us, protect us. But we often forget to pause and examine when these attachments have served their purpose and are ready to fade. I find that journaling is a great way to reflect on resentments we hold on to, towards ourselves, people from our past, or even larger issues. Maybe it's time to give it a nod, thank it for its service, and let it go. There are beautiful new perspectives on the horizon.
And that is time. That was actually more difficult than I thought it would be. But that's the whole point, right? To turn your attention, to turn your inner eye of Zaudon to certain things that are cluttering your psyche, and to get rid of them. Okay. Next task. So this is District 12, and I have allocated 3 minutes for it, which now, having seen the other districts, feels a little bit unreasonable, but hey, what are you gonna do? I don't make the rules. Yeah, okay. What is this? Once upon a time I used to dye my hair by myself. This is going. Curling my hair. I don't curl my hair. I really don't. And if I am to curl my hair, maybe I should buy a new product that actually works. Because these don't. Water bottle. This is a savior. We keep it. We keep it close. Some Barbies that a friend of mine gifted me when I did my master's. That was about 6 years ago. I'll see what I'll do with them.
You know how we sometimes keep gifts just because they remind us of someone's love or thoughtfulness? I get it. We feel almost obligated to hold on to them. But maybe there's a way to honor these experiences without holding on to all the stuff. Maybe true appreciation transcends physicality. Like, we could carry forward the joy or the connection it brought us, even if we decide to let go of the actual thing. That way, we're keeping the feeling instead of the clutter. Feels kind of freeing, right?
30 seconds. That. This goes with my shirt. I can do that. This is just nice to play with. Like that. That is a lot better and a lot more feasible. And I just ran out of time. Great. Ta-da! The amount of junk I'm getting rid of is phenomenal, and even though my space right now is looking bad, I feel good. I feel good that it's finally on the surface and ready to go. Time for gratitude. 2 minutes, start. Okay, that's so awkward. I am grateful for the coffee I had this morning. I'm actually really grateful for waking up this morning and being healthy and being able to live that day. I do like life a lot, and I'm just really, really grateful to be able to live it, if I'm honest. There's so many things that could keep me from that, and at present nothing is, and I'm truly really grateful for that. I'm grateful that the people I love are well. I'm grateful that I have the people I have in my life. That is a very big one for me. I consider myself lucky, and truly I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for these flowers. These flowers are, I bought them a few days ago, and now, yeah, I think they're just blossoming and they look beautiful, and I'm really grateful for those. I have 20 seconds, okay. I am grateful that I am somebody able to experience love. 5 seconds. I am. Oh, okay, 1 more minute. I'm gonna take 1 more minute for this because now I'm thinking of other things too. Okay, I'm grateful for a conversation that I had with my friend a few days ago that really felt grounding for me. I'm grateful for you watching this. If you are. If you're not, I guess you're not taking the message. So that's only for the viewer. It's very VIP over here. And that is time. Okay, fair enough. Just turned 0. I don't know if that went as planned because there was no plan. So that went somehow, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could have done it better, but I'm not sure. I decided not to write these down. Sometimes I might write it, but if I restrict myself to doing this intentional gratitude only when I can write it, that is not working out for me because I might not always have the time or access to sit down and do it in a structured way. I think it's more of one of those things that I do mentally, intuitively, and I just take a few seconds and I'm like, ooh, I'm really grateful about this. I'm really grateful about that, you know. But whatever suits you. Next task. What is it? What is the next task? Let's do it. Yeah, so that was actually 3 minutes. Very good. Very nice. These are some bags with some shoes and some shoes without bags. And for this task, I allocated 8 minutes. This can actually be done in 2 minutes. But honestly, if there's anything I figured out from this experiment is that I am not the best at calculating how much time things will take. Time management. I need to get better at that. You can relax. Thank you. 8 minutes. Start now. These are my new shoes. So these are my trainers. They need to be replaced ASAP, but until I do that, I cannot actually get rid of them because I need to keep going to the gym. Will I use them again? I think I will. These were bought for something, but I actually have never worn them because they are 5.5 UK size and I am a 6 or 6.5 UK size. I don't know. I don't know. These are going to be donated actually because they're never worn. And they actually look good. Like I feel like they are a vibe, you know what I mean? My grandma actually bought me these years ago. Yeah, I think these need to go. That guilt again. It's creeping in. But I only have 5.5 minutes to go, so guilt, no guilt. They go. These are bad shoes. No. Bye-bye. Hey, these are like my old, how do you call them? The jazz shoes? The, cabaret? So the thing is, my memory is really bad with that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna remind myself with the help of the internet, and I will write it somewhere in the, screen. But I'm gonna keep these because something tells me I might need them. So cryptic. And that's it. Is that empty? Yes, baby. And I do need to buy a shoe rack or some type of piece of furniture that I can store my shoes, that is not my little closet because it's tiny already, and I think we deserve better than that, both me and her. So some pieces of furniture need to be bought, and for that you need to stay tuned for my home update video. That is our obligatory task now. In my case, this is sending an email that I've been avoiding to send for a few days. I think that when there is an important decision involved, we might procrastinate on the task. You have to be certain about your decision. That's kind of like the reason why, I've been back and forth about this, and now it's decided, I guess. This potential plan for my future needs to go so that alternative plans can take that space. That's a dual declutter over here because it's the obligatory task, but also decision for my, immediate future, let's call it. That's multitasking in a sense. If you ask me, I consider that multitasking. Oh, this is dirty. Sorry, this is probably makeup. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. We have 8 minutes for that. Start. 8 minutes, that's not too much. That's not too much for 8 minutes because I need to think. Okay, I'm thinking. Sometimes I write with as many words as possible. I think that happens when maybe I am a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah. I think it's ready. I'm not gonna edit it anymore. We all heard the bell. Send. It's done. It's done, baby. You know it. I know it. We all know it. That was something. Well done. So for this next task, I will express my love to my best friend. I guess we do that from time to time, but oh, that's really nice and soft. I think it takes a little bit of intentionality to do it without a reason to do it. Maybe the fact that they are so important to you is enough reason itself. I think I'm also gonna tell her that I'm filming. That's gonna be so funny. Okay, timer. That is 3 minutes. Yep, that is 3. Great. We know how to count. Yay, yay. And that is our 3 minutes now. Okay. Stop. Okay, 1 more minute. I didn't send it yet. 1 more minute. It's worth it. I have so much to say. I can literally write a whole essay, but I'm not gonna do it. I think sometimes fewer words can also do it. And these words are like really deep for me. Okay, I heard you. I'm sending it. Send. Happy? I hope you are. Okay, I think that's, yeah. Oopsies. That ended up lasting 5 minutes. But I mean, can you blame me? It's one of the most important tasks on this list. And that wraps it up. As I hope you can see here, we have now finished our tasks. Let's go hang out for a bit. So this is the pile that is going away, plus the shoes. Some of these things are for donations, like the Barbies, and the good shoes that are never being worn, and the rest is binning or recycling. For somebody who claims to be sort of minimalist, I feel like this is a good amount of stuff. So this is the first round. We can also do a closet specific declutter. Let me know if you would like to see that. And this is good. Season 1, wrapping up. Q. We did things. How I'm feeling? I'm not feeling necessarily good right now. I'm feeling tired and I'm feeling hungry. But I think that once I get food into my system, I will feel I can't even speak. I thought let's do a little story for the closing. Actually, I'm so tired that I don't even know if I said this story earlier or not. My brain is barely functioning right now, but I'm gonna tell you the story again, or for the first time. Oh no. god, delirium. When I first moved to the UK, that was maybe 7 years ago or something, 6-7 years ago. I first moved to Scotland to study musical theatre, which I did. And when that transition happened, I had the option only to take with me very few things, one very big suitcase, one medium suitcase, and one hand luggage kind of thing. And I think most of these things were things that I was going to need for school. So the months that followed that transition to, this new country, honestly, were the most liberating. Every item that I had in my space was serving a very specific purpose. And I was not overwhelmed by choice. I had my school clothes, rehearsal clothes, going out clothes, 4 or 5 outfits max, and that's all I had. And then I could, obviously mix and match between them, but every time I opened my drawers, my closet, these were my options. And I think that it really opened more space in my life for, if I'm honest, for presence, for mindfulness. I think that when your mind stops being occupied by the hundreds of thousands of things demanding your attention, really, it's a beautiful, I don't want to get biblical about it, but it is almost like the sea opens in two and you have a very straight path. It's the immediacy to connecting with the experience. There's nothing grabbing your attention to the past or the future beyond just the practical issue of the everyday life. In terms of material stuff, I can only use what will serve my experience, whether that's rehearsing, whether that's creating, whether that's socializing, whether that's reflecting. So those days were truly liberating. Since then, the stuff I own started accumulating again. So I think every now and then we definitely need to purge a little bit. All in all, I hope you had a good time here. I believe that my unorthodox method works. Timer is great. And the maybe pile. The maybe pile is the transition period, because we don't have to traumatize ourselves between periods of our lives, between seasons, okay? Actually, I want to do a full cycle, and that's why I have the pumpkin again, because this is how we started this video. And if you like this video, you can like and you can subscribe for future videos. Like, for example, I don't know, did I mention my home update video? Yeah, you can definitely do that. What else can you do? Share your decluttering tips. Now I'm gonna order some food because I'm starving, and I think I'm gonna order more than I need, which sometimes is fine. An empty space sometimes needs to be filled. I feel like I'm delirious at this point. Okay, bye-bye. See you for the next video.